What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Get up to $600 off select devices, and that makes this the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get up to $600 off select devices with a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage unlimited plan. This selection is amazing, so just visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for devices, terms, and conditions. It's the season of saving because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome everyone to Letcher County Central High School. Happy New Year, happy 2025 as we are on the 2nd of January. I want to say Happy New Year to all of you tuning in on Facebook and YouTube tonight, and also want to say a very Happy New Year to my broadcast partner, as well, Mark Young, as well as Colby, our producer, Ambergy, and also Tucker Mason. And Mark, Happy New Year to you.
Yeah, same to you, man. It's blessed to be here. I'm looking forward to this year. Last year kind of went out on a good high note, and I'm hoping it'll just carry right on.
We'll look at who the Lady Cougars are playing tonight. They're welcoming district opponent Jim Buchanan, their 3rd district game. They're 1-1 this season. Defeated Cordia here and then lost over at Knott County Central right before Christmas break. And Jim Buchanan, they have yet to win a game this season. 0-8 so far. And you look at some of their key losses: Eastridge 51-32, Highlands Latin School 33-17. Phelps 73-44, and Lee County 60-33, as well as Magaffin County 58-31, just highlighting some of their games. And, you know, you look at, they've got a 7th grader in Mia Martin, and, you know, she's averaging 13 points and 3.9 rebounds a game, Mark.
Yeah, I talked to Coach down there a while ago. Kevin Davis is their coach, and he's talking about how young they were. You know, he's starting a 7th grader, 2 8th graders, and 2 freshmen tonight. And he said he was just more focused on what their abilities was and what they could do and try to keep them improving and going in the right direction. And he's got some young kids that down the road's going to be hard to handle.
And this is just his 2nd season at Jim Buchanan as the head coach. And it's going to be interesting to see. You look at some of their other players. Riley Miller, 4.5 points a game, 3.8 rebounds a game. Abby Anderson, 2.8 points a game, 2.9 rebounds. Also, you got Zoe Moore, the freshman, and Miller, as you mentioned, both of them 4.2 points per game, 5.5 rebounds a game. And so, you know, Coach Davis, he's got a tall task tonight against the Cougars, and it's hard right now because it's Christmas break. But on top of that, I know he has done the best he can, just like Coach Baker, to get this team ready for a district game tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he's an X's and O's guy. He played ball for me years ago when they first started over there at Jim Buchanan. So he's an alumni coming back to coach, and he knows the game of basketball really well. One of the things that he emphasizes with these kids, and I love, there's more to life than just basketball. He wants you to be the best you can be at that, but he wants you to be the best you can be in all that. He's kind of a life coach. That's what he does. And, I mean, he really emphasizes that with these young ladies, and I respect that.
100%. Let's take a 60-second break here on Bluegrass Sports Station.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
And welcome back to Letcher County Central High School here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Anthony Versalia joined alongside Mark Young, and we look at the Lady Cougars, 10-3 on the season. They won in Pineville at the tournament over the weekend or last week, and it's just that tough loss down over in Virginia to start the season, 48-44. And then, of course, we mentioned the Knott County Central loss back on the 17th, but lost to Heritage out of Maryville, Tennessee, 66-38. But they currently ride a 4-game winning streak with wins over Boyd County Buchanan out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. They defeated Pineville 63-43. And then they also defeated Cumberland Gap, Tennessee 62-51. And then a big road win, well, it was a neutral site, Harlan County, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the Lady Black Bears have beaten the Lady Cougars 3 or 4 times straight. So good to get that win early on for Coach Baker. I know he meets the Lady Black Bears later on this season. Well, it's the last home game of the season on February 18th. But the Lady Cougars, Kara Holcomb, 11 points, 7 points per game, 2.1 rebounds. Allie Bailey, 9.7 points per game, 4.6 rebounds. He just has a lot of seniors on this team. He told us that a lot of them didn't have experience when we last talked to him, Mark, but they've gotten this experience. We're playing Knott County and then these games over the holiday, and then another time to get experience tonight.
Well, absolutely. And in games like this, as a coach, you want to allow your younger kids to get all that experience that they can as well, because you're trying to build a depth chart as you go along, and that's what he's working on.
I want to give a shout-out to our producer, Kobe Ambergy, for letting us know that it is Coach Baker's birthday today. So happy birthday, Coach Baker. I guess he's now 30, would you say, Mark?
And holding like the rest of us.
Oh, man, well, thank you for joining us here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Hope everyone enjoyed their Christmas and enjoyed their New Year. It's hard to believe it's already 2025, Mark Young.
Absolutely. Before we get started, I want to give the vocational school here and Jonathan Richardson a big shout out. They had built us a table and they modified it to even more our specifications, so thank you to them.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Richardson, and all the kids at the vocational that worked on this. I like it up here. It's great. And I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to step out for about 2 minutes here on Bluegrass Sports Nation, and we'll have the tip on the other side of the break.
So yeah, we've hit that time of year. Time to think about saving money. You know, the season of saving and upgrading at Appalachian Wireless. How about a brand new iPhone 13 for just a penny? iPhone 13 128 gig for a penny with a mix and match or unlimited plan. Terms and conditions do apply. Just visit AppalachianWireless.com for details. So let's do some saving and upgrading, because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Congratulations, you're officially an agent.
Sweet. I get one of those cool agent names, right? Like Viper or Shadow?
Well, Wayne, we're thinking you go by Wayne?
Oh, yeah, Wayne's fine too.
With Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, there's an agent in every county who's involved in the community, which means you'll know your agent by name. In this case, Wayne.
I got it. What about 006?
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
I believe in Kentucky. I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Time out out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
Get up to $600 off select devices, and that makes this the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get up to $600 off select devices with a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage unlimited plan. This selection is amazing, so just visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for devices, terms, and conditions. It's the season of saving because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
And welcome back to Letcher County Central High School, and the playing of the national anthem just ended. So we're getting ready to do the announcements for the both lineups, and I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Anthony Wasalia.
Thank you, Mark. Starting at shooting guard, the 7th grader, number 33 for the Lady Crusaders, Mia Martin. Starting at shooting guard, the 8th grader, number 14, Aniston Dials. Starting at power forward, the freshman, number 25, Riley Miller. Starting at shooting guard, the 8th grader, number 3, Abby Anderson. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Lady Crusaders, starting at power forward, the freshman, number 10, Zoe Moore. And for the Letcher County Central Lady Cougars, starting at shooting guard, the senior, number 1, Kara Holcomb. Starting at guard, the senior, number 5, Paige Dameron. Starting at power forward, the junior, number 52, Allie Bailey. Starting at small forward, the senior, number 3, Emma Pavlik. And starting at guard, the senior, number 10, Jaylee Wright. The Lady Crusaders are coached by Kevin Davis, and the Lady Cougars are coached by Keith Baker. Lady Crusaders 0-8 on the year. Lady Cougars 10-3. On the year. And Mark, going into this game early on, what do the Lady Cougars need to do to get the momentum early on?
Well, I'm pretty sure if they just ran through their sets like they've been working on, they're on a 4-game winning streak, and they're starting to gel together a little bit better. So as they get into this game, Jim Buchanan's very young, so I think if they put some pressure on him, I think that's going to be the key to it with his press, and I look for him to do that right out of the gate.
Yeah. And what about on the other side for the Lady Crusaders? What do they need to do to get their footing and momentum early on in the game?
Well, Coach Davis said that where they're so young and stuff, he has just been struggling on what they can do, what their abilities are, and focusing on that. So he's virtually playing a game against himself right now.
And your officials for tonight, Dennis Hall, J.J. Wright, and Will Fugit. Kevin Davis, of course, served as an assistant for many years at Knott County Central under former and the late head coach B.B. King. And know his son-in-law very well, and his daughter Carson and Justin. Hope they're doing well. Jim Buchanan in the black uniforms, blue numerals. Letcher County Central in the white uniforms, blue trimmings. And Holcomb from the wing. Couldn't get it to fall. Bailey, though, fighting for the board, and we're going to have a jump ball, and that will go over to the Lady Crusaders. First turnover of the game for the Cougars.
Yeah, Bailey hit the boards well, but she's got to quit putting the ball on the floor. Take it back up strong.
1-2-2 press in for the Lady Cougars. Dials, and a turnover, the first for the Lady Crusaders. Pavlik tried to go down low, sails out of bounds. Cougars keep possession, and right now just a little bit of excitement going on.
Right, and again, you know, the pressure on young players wreaks havoc quite a bit.
Nice. Dameron off the glass. Short, a trip to the free throw line.
That was a nice play. I mean, she waited on the second cutter to come through, and she went up strong with it to be able to get the and one.
It's going to be on Riley Miller, her first, team first. Dameron looking to add point number 3 off of that incredible bank shot. And Cougars with the triple early on here. And another turnover. Dameron again. Pavlik the tough rebound. And Holcomb will come back out with it and set it up. Moving around the perimeter. A little bit of a zone offense here as Holcomb fires away. And almost the rebound there by Moore, just couldn't get it. You know, she averages 5.5 rebounds a game. Hopefully she'll pull this next one down for the Lady Crusaders.
Yeah, one of the things is Coach Baker doesn't want this team to get lackadaisical and make some weak passes.
Right, with the nice give and go into the, or Euro step, I should say. Pressed in the corner by the Lady Cougars, and another jump ball. Turnover, June Buchanan, their third turnover of the game.
Again, that's the pressure that I was talking about from the Cougars. I think that's all they need to do right now early in the game.
Lillian Bell into the game. We have a timeout on the floor. Let's take a 30-second break on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
.704 in the first quarter. Lady Cougars have a 5-0 lead, and they're inbounding the ball under their own goal.
Moving it around the perimeter over to Holcomb. Patience here by the Lady Cougars. Bailey quad triple team there. That's Holcomb's sweet spot. Bang! 8-0 Cougars, and just good ball movement and patience on offense, Mark.
Absolutely, and Holcomb ended up with the first double quick three-pointer.
Double quick three-pointer of the game as Pavlik gets the near steal, and we had 2 ARH free throws of the game, or 1 there earlier by Paige Dameron. Still in that 1-2-2 press are the Lady Cougars. Lady Crusaders trying to make something in the, they're going to get Pavlik, I believe, on the foul. It'll be her first, team first. So 8-0 early on, Cougars on top. Mark, what are you liking so far? And a steal right there.
I like the pressure, and the second look is great pass, but I'm concerned a little bit about when you have teams, younger teams like this, or weaker teams, and you're playing against them, your players develop bad habits. They've made 2 or 3 passes where they skipped from 1 to 3 in the zone, and that's not a good habit to have.
Wright pulls it down after the Holcomb miss, and Cougars will set it up. She'll fire another one in and out. And Moore comes down with another rebound, and we have a jump ball, so this will go back to June Buchanan, or stay with June Buchanan. Pavlik will be on the inbounds there. Just not bad looks there for Holcomb, just couldn't get him to go.
Yeah, I mean, that done everything but go down.
Inbounds to Bale, and another turnover. It's Dameron on the steal. She'll cut and slice. 7 for her. Pressing guard the Lady Cougars steal. That's the first time the Lady Crusaders have gotten it across. Ball is blocked, though, after the shot was taken by Moore. And now Dameron will bring it into the front court. Holcomb, count it! 6 for her. She's now 2 out of 4 from beyond the arc. Lady Crusaders taking their time in Anderson and turns it over. 8 unofficially for them. Here comes Dameron. She's got 9 already, and Coach Davis wants another timeout. And we'll take it with him. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
17-0 is the score for the Lady Cougars, as the press has really been a detrimental blow to the JBS Lady Crusaders. We're still in the fourth quarter, and I'm at first quarter. Freudian slip there. 5:17 to go in the first quarter, so we're still early in this ballgame.
And I like how Coach Baker, he's now backed off a little bit. Of course, Coach Davis has used a 30 and a 60 in this quarter, so always important. Of course, the next big district game for the Lady Cougars will be Monday night, weather permitting, against the Lady Cavaliers. That ought to be a real interesting game. But right here we got the Lady Crusaders and another steal by Pavlik. Just off as Martin had the rebound, another jump ball, and that goes with Letcher Central.
Martin seems to have a nose for the ball. Every time it comes off that goal, she's next to it.
I'm sorry, check that. No, that's right. The possession error was that little confusion there. They gave it to June Buchanan, but stayed with Letcher Central. Back to what you're saying, yes, Martin does have a nose for the ball.
She really does. To be a 7th grader, that's impressive.
Right, top of the key. Cougars again patient to move it around in this zone. Right, that's a 3. And Bell comes down with the rebound. And the Lady Crusaders will set it up with Dials. Moving around the Martin. Gibson wasn't comfortable there and moved it around. Now the Lady Crusaders just trying to get a shot. We're going to have a foul. It's going to be the second team foul on the Lady Cougars. And they get this on Dameron, her first.
Yeah, she just got a little bit over-aggressive there, reached in.
First, team second. Lady Crusaders trying to get it in. Bell was open there briefly. Shot up. Dials couldn't get it to fall there. Dameron will control it. Going coast to coast. Nice dish. Pavlik falls her own shot and gets the board. Sets it up. Holcomb. Wright will pull it down and set it up. Dameron, her first 3 of the game. Wright with another rebound. Corner 3, good by Wright. She's got 5 in the game, and 20-0 Lady Cougars here early on. And Coach Baker looking for the subs here, the next dead ball.
Yeah, he's going to do a wholesale sub. He's got 5 kids lined up at the scores table.
Anderson patient to move it around. And a steal by Dameron. Coast to coast. She's got 11 in this quarter. You know, an interesting story about Lillian Bell, Mark Young, is that she is originally, I know her parents very well, actually, as a matter of fact, as Martin takes the long 3, Wright the rebound. My cousin-in-law, or my cousin, excuse me, is actually her mother, down to Allie Bailey, and she gets it. She is actually, was adopted from Africa.
Cool.
And several years ago, about in 2012, and good to see her playing basketball. I can remember when she was a little kid, and she's definitely gotten taller since the last time I saw her. It's always good to see just interesting stories with people here as the Pavlik steals it. And Dameron with 13 now in the game. And here come the substitutions. Kaylee Baker, Kennedy Anderson, Anna Hatton, Scarlett Stamper, and Molly Cottle. Cougars in a zone here. Move it around Anderson. JBS patient here. 2-3 zone, Lady Cougars. Martin on the right wing. They're trying to get it down low. They've not been able to really get down there that far yet, Mark. And now here's Martin. Nice.
3 ball. Double quick 3-pointer.
From the corner. That's now, I think, the 3rd double quick 3-pointer we've seen in this game. Stamper. Oh, nice pass. Anderson, unselfish. Hatton, the nice 2. give her her first points of the game. Cougars up 25. Anderson back out the dials. Martin would love to make another three, almost right from where she was. Baker nearly had the steal. Martin, she'll do it again. Bang! And she got 6 in the game.
She did it again.
Hatton, Cottle the long three. Well, there's another double quick three-pointer. Back-to-back double quick three-pointers. I thought there for a second it might have been a 2, but good set by Molly to knock that down. And under a minute to go here in the opening quarter of play. Lady Cougars had jumped out to a 20-0 lead after Martin knocked that 3 down. She's hit 2 in a row. See if she can make it the triple right here.
Yeah, she's looking for it.
Yep. Anderson patient in the man-to-man now for the Lady Cougars. Thought Dials may have wanted to take that for a second there briefly. Moving it around the perimeter. And Cottle comes up with the steal. At the other end, give Hatton 4.
That was a nice look down floor. Hatton run the floor well.
Martin, can she make it 3? Stamper will pull the rebound down. 5 seconds for Hatton. Over to Cottle. Cottle got to get it off. They go to Anderson before the horn sound. And we played one. After one, the Lady Cougars of Letcher County Central lead it over the Lady Crusaders of June Buchanan 33-6. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Congratulations. You're officially an agent.
Sweet. I get one of those cool agent names, right? Like Viper or Shadow?
Well, Wayne, we're thinking you go by Wayne?
Oh, yeah. Wayne's fine too.
With Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, there's an agent in every county who's involved in the community, which means you'll know your agent by name. In this case, Wayne.
I got it. What about 006?
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Get up to $600 off select devices, and that makes this the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get up to $600 off select devices with a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage unlimited plan. This selection is amazing, so just visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for devices, terms, and conditions. It's the season of saving because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
And 33-6 is the score at the end of the first quarter as we get ready to begin play in the second quarter. June Buchanan will be inbounding the ball.
Lady Cougars only had 1 turnover in that quarter to Lady Crusaders 14. And they've really, Martin had a slurge of 3-pointers there, Mark, in that, to close that quarter for the Lady Crusaders. Let's see if she gets a couple more in this quarter. Back to the zone, go the Lady Cougars. Anderson. Martin bails her out. Solid defense there by Dixon, and we're going to have a foul on the Lady Cougars. So on the floor for the Lady Cougars right now, you've got Mara Dixon, number 23, and you have Bailey Howard, number 12. You've also got Presley Sloan, number 24 out there, Alina Tyree, number 35, and Sophia Hogg, number 11. Martin out there for the Lady Crusaders. Dials as well, too, so Coach Davis staying with this starting line. Actually, Gibson out there. Howard with a nice steal. Tough shot, Dixon. Howard stays with it and gets it. That's good. Howard. Bailey Howard making it the largest lead of the game at 35-6, Mark.
Yeah, that's her first points of the game, but I mean, I like these young kids coming in off the bench, and they're still playing good, tough defense and blocking out and working on the fundamentals, and that's how you build depth.
Dixon had the rebound, but it came out of her arms and came into the hands of Moore. June Buchanan sets it back up after a near turnover there. Good ball movement by the perimeter. Anderson, the long 3. Dixon, the rebound. And they'll set it up. Dixon brings it up the court. Howard tried to go in, but want to set back out. Zone defense 2-3 here for the Lady Crusaders. Hogg, the long two, and it'll go out of bounds over to the Lady Crusaders. So 35-6 right now. Jim Buchanan, you got to think they want to try to get somebody more involved than Martin on the threes, although they're working it in, but the defense of the Lady Cougars just keeping them out of the paint.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, with the youth that they have out there on the floor, they're working basically on fundamentals.
Tyree, solid rebound after the in and out by Martin, and the Lady Cougars work it around again here. Starters will come in for the Lady Cougars. Next dead ball. Bailey Howard, nice take in the floater. And a near rebound for Tyree, but it sails out of bounds. Second turnover of the game for the Lady Cougars, and substitutions again. 52, Allie Bailey, 10, Jaylee Wright, 3, Emma Pavlik, 1, Kara Holcomb, and 5, Paige Dameron. Of course, this is the first of a doubleheader. We will have 53rd District action for you. After this, it'll be the boys taking on the Crusaders of June Buchanan. First time they've had a season in several years.
Yeah, you know, and I'm not for sure if everyone knows where JBS is or not. It's on the campus of Alswood College. It was established in 1984. It's named after Miss June Buchanan, who was over there when I was there as a student, and she was co-founder of Alswood College. So they named the high school, and it eventually evolved all the way down into a K-12 school in her name, in her honor. She passed away in '88 at the young age of 100.
Oh, wow.
Probably the most impressive lady I've ever met.
Number 3, Abby Anderson checking into the game for the Lady Crusaders. 100 years, that's a long and a great life. Tough pass in. Bailey with her 4th point of the game. 37-6 your score. Anderson moving the ball back around. Dials will set it up. Zone here for the Lady Cougars. Shot. Dameron the board. She's going to come coast to coast. Nice pass. Pavlik. Just off, and a fight for the rebound. Nice pass. Bailey off the Dameron for 15.
And that extra pass made a world of difference there.
Martin will move it around. Lady Crusaders trying to find an open shot. And you got to wonder, well, I was about to say when Martin was going to launch another one, but she passed on it. Dials has had it open a few times at the top of the key. Maybe she'll fire one in this game. I hope she will. You know, you want to try to build your confidence as much as you can, right, Mark?
Yeah, she acts like she's wanting to slice down the middle if she finds the seam, but hasn't been able to do that so far.
Dameron, nice dish to Pavlik. Good strip, and it'll stay with the Lady Cougars. And host of substitutions. Kennedy Anderson, number 13. Kaylee Baker, 21. Anna Hatton, 14. Molly Cottle, 4. Scarlett Stamper, 25. Back into the game for the Lady Cougars.
Yeah, again, he's just doing wholesale changes. Give everybody a chance to play and work together as a squad.
Nice pass, Stamper. Just the 3rd turnover for the Lady Cougars tonight.
That's a nice hustle play to save that ball from going out of bounds there.
Yeah, that was by Anderson, or Miller there. Long 3, good. She's got 9 points in the game. All of the Lady Crusaders' points. And that was the double quick 3-pointer. Lady Cougars moving it around the perimeter, being patient. Stamper gets the roll. Nice pass by Baker to see the mismatch and got Stamper her first points of the game.
Yeah, one of the things I keep noticing from the sideline, Coach Davis is constantly trying to teach his young kids where they need to be and what they need to do, and they'll get there.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. And what better motivator, as you said, than Coach Kevin Davis, for sure. Hatton pulled that one down. Baker back to Stamper. Nice dish to Anderson. Anderson gets her first points of the game. 43-9. If the Lady Cougars score 2 more points, if Jim Buchanan can't score on this possession, Mark, I believe that will be the running clock. Fight for the rebound. Baker going to pull it down. Because in high school, if you have the 35-point lead, football and basketball, they start the running clock. Strong rebound by Martin, and she'll bring it up the court. Good to see the cheerleaders and dance team here tonight, Mark, getting in on the action.
Yeah, absolutely. On the grade school and the middle school, we had 2 teams, Weisberg Elementary and Flemington Middle, both won the region and went and represented our county in the state. So kudos to those. And Neon actually come away with the 4th place in the state. So have to really brag on those a little bit, especially with my granddaughter being part of that squad.
Nice pass. Baker moving the ball around out the Cottle. They'll set it up. Nearly knocked away. Cottle. Strong take there by Stamper, but Moore just pulled the rebound, her 4th of the game unofficially. Next step ball, Coach Baker will sub in more subs for the Lady Cougars. Good patience there by the Lady Crusaders. Solid rebound there by Miller, but it was, see the block, and now about a minute to go. Baker will set it up patiently. Nice bounce pass. Stamper draws the foul. This will be the first on the Lady Crusaders this quarter, and they get that on Miller, her 2nd. Scarlett Stamper this season averaging 4.2 points per game and 3.8 rebounds per game. Misses the first on the ARH free throw. Sloan back in, as well as Dixon, Howard, and Tyree. Hogg will be in if Stamper knocks the free throw down. She's got 2 already this game. It's just the 3rd free throw for the Lady Cougars this season, this game. Oh, off the top and in, Presley Sloan. Nice basket there.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened, but that worked.
Lady Crusaders just trying to move it around the perimeter, trying to look for that open look. Howard right on Martin, making sure she don't fire away and get her 4th 3 of this half. Well, baseline. Now she's set. That's her sweet spot. Dixon pulling down her 2nd rebound of the game. Tyree will draw the foul, nearly got the and one. This will be the 2nd team foul on the Lady Crusaders this quarter. And they're going to get this on Miller. That's her 3rd.
She's got all 3 of them for the Lady Crusaders.
Tyree averaging 1.2 points per game on the season and about a rebound a game. 2 big free throws here and give her her 1st point of the evening. And now Sophia Hogg will check in for Scarlett Stamper with 5.5 seconds to go.
Yeah, that was a big free throw there. I'm sure Miss Hogg would think so anyway.
Good form there by Tyree to knock both of these down at the end of the half. Dials, she can pull it. She's got time. They go to Martin at the horn. Bang! She's got 12. All 12 points for the Lady Crusaders is Mia Martin, but we're at halftime. Letcher County Central leads it 47-12 over the Lady Crusaders. We'll step out for 3 minutes on Bluegrass Sports Station.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Get up to $600 off select devices, and that makes this the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get up to $600 off select devices with a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage unlimited plan. This selection is amazing, so just visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for devices, terms, and conditions. It's the season of saving because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
So yeah, we've hit that time of year. Time to think about saving money. You know, the season of saving and upgrading at Appalachian Wireless. How about a brand new iPhone 13 for just a penny? iPhone 13 128 gig for a penny with a mix and match or unlimited plan. Terms and conditions do apply. Just visit AppalachianWireless.com for details. So let's do some saving and upgrading because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Congratulations. You're officially an agent.
Sweet. I get one of those cool agent names, right? Like Viper or Shadow?
Well, Wayne, we're thinking you go by Wayne?
Oh, yeah. Wayne's fine too.
With Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, there's an agent in every county who's involved in the community, which means you'll know your agent by name. In this case, Wayne.
I got it. What about 006?
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on...
$47-12 is the score at halftime. Run down the scores real quick. For Jim Buchanan, it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Mia Martin has 12.
With 4 3-pointers, 4 double quick 3-pointers.
Absolutely. I mean, she's hit that right at the buzzer, too. I mean,
she also had 2 rebounds to go along with that. Dials had 1 rebound. Miller had a rebound for the Lady Crusaders. And Zoe Moore had 4. And Dee Dee Gibson had 1. And we got a lot here for the Lady Cougars, Mark, as far as rebounds are concerned. Again, all these unofficial, but what I had for my tally, Kara Holcomb, she had 6 points and a rebound. Paige Dameron, 15 points and 2 rebounds. Allie Bailey, 4 points and 3 rebounds. Emma Pavlik, 4 rebounds. Jaylee Wright, 5 points, 3 rebounds. Scarlett Stamper, 2 points, 1 rebound. Kaylee Baker has a rebound. Molly Cottle, 3 points. Kennedy Anderson, 2 points. Anna Hatton, 4 points and a rebound. Myra Dixon, 2 rebounds, or Mara Dixon, 2 rebounds. Alina Tyree, 2 points, 1 rebound. Presley Sloan, 2 points, 1 rebound. And Bailey Howard, 2 points and 1 rebound. Lady Cougars shot 3 of 5 as a team from the free throw line. The Lady Crusaders did not shoot from the free throw line mark there in that first half.
Yeah, it was one of those deals where almost everybody for the Cougars have scored. We got 4 players that haven't got on the scoreboard yet, and I'm sure that they'll be talking about that at halftime, trying to get it in there. Again, the JBS Crusaders really have struggled, especially when the Cougars put pressure on them. That's just a sign of how young a team that they actually have. You can tell when they're running their sets, even when the Cougars were back in the zone, they were literally thinking about, okay, I've got the ball, I need to go here or whatever. So they're working on fundamentals.
And we'll step out again for 3 minutes here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. 47-12, Lady Cougars over the Lady Crusaders.
I believe in Kentucky. I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Get up to $600 off select devices, and that makes this the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get up to $600 off select devices with a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage unlimited plan. This selection is amazing, so just visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for devices, terms, and conditions. It's the season of saving because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
$47-12 halftime score here with about 40 or 50 seconds to go before the second half starts. Anthony, what do you think about what you saw so far?
Well, I just think it's like you said earlier back in the first half. Coach Keith Baker kept bringing the starters in and out. They had that 1-2-2 press early on, and Jim Buchanan just couldn't seem to break it. And the Lady Cougars just took advantage of points off transition. And then, of course, Mia Martin just knocking down all those threes. You know, this is the 39th meeting between the Lady Cougars and Lady Crusaders. Lady Crusaders got them back on January the 5th, 2016, over at the Old Grady Nut, because you've been dropping Alice Lloyd references, over at the Old Grady Nut, 43-42. And the Cougars lead it all time, 37-1. Wright looking for her first points since the first quarter. Solid rebound there by Moore, her 5th of the game unofficially. It was 21-9, that rebounding edge for the Lady Cougars in that first quarter now, or first half now, 21-10. And we are under the running clock. Just to, I know we'd said that at the end of the first quarter, but just our second quarter, but just as a reminder. But you told a little interesting story about how the Crusaders got their name, Mark. Maybe you can share that with us a little bit here or later.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting. Again, I told you, ooh, nice shot.
Yep. Pavlik, a strong rebound. She's got 5 tonight so far. Give Dameron 17.
Like I said, it's named for June Buchanan, who was one of the co-founders over at Dallas Lloyd College. And back in the early years when they were trying to get the college established, they took kids from Caney there, or Miss June did, and took them out to do fundraisers, and they told people what they were trying to accomplish and how it was helping them back here being educated. And they said she went on crusades to raise money, and they nicknamed the kids that she took with them the Crusaders. So when they developed this school and named it in her honor, they named the sports program the Crusaders. Great knowledge there, Mark Young, of telling us the history of this school. Of course, now going into their 31st year. Because we just turned into 25, I'm sorry. Take that back. It'd be longer than that. Would it be their 41st year? We have a whistle by Coach Davis and a timeout on the floor. We'll take a 30-second break, make that 60-second break on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Get up to $600 off select devices, and that makes this the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get up to $600 off select devices with a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage unlimited plan. This selection is amazing, so just visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for devices, terms, and conditions. It's the season of saving because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
49-12 as the Crusaders bring in the ball with 6:14 in the third quarter.
I was thinking 94 there earlier, Mark, but you said 84, so 41 years. Wanted to make that correct on that. So,
yeah, that's back when me and Manus Blair were college students over there.
Long three, and right the rebound. Her 4th of the game. Also, as Pavlik takes the three, that's going to be off Bailey. Also, another person, a friend of Manus and yours and mine since March, none other than Mr. Keith Smallwood over there in Floyd County.
Yeah, Tater was there. He was an RA.
Yep. He's cut his hair a little bit since the last time I saw him. Trimmed that beard, too.
His grandma made him stay clean cut. I loved his grandmother.
And I think from Harlan County, Coach Jerry Edwards was down there, Doc, at that time as well, too, if I'm not mistaken, Mark.
Actually, Doc was an athletic trainer, and when he left, I took over his position. So I got to meet him. He was a nice guy. You had several others. Jerry Bentley, that coached for years at Jenkins, was over there. He and his wife, Teresa, both.
High shot going to be out of bounds, and now we're going to have a substitution. Baker, Anderson, Cottle, Hatton, and Stamper in. It's just great to see all these guys like Mr. Coach Bentley, Coach Edwards, and Mr. Smallwood, you and Manus, just all the people that have been here that have gone to Alice Lloyd and benefited from that and given back to your communities. And that is just something that mountain folk helping other mountain folk, as the saying goes.
Yeah, one of the guys I want to kind of give a shout out to, and I don't know if he ever hears us on here or not, but as Mr. Gary Gibson. Gary was over there. I worked with him when he coached the girls' college team, and when he coached June Buchanan. When they started that school, he was the coach there. After he retired, he moved out to Idaho, where his daughter lives, and I want to give them a shout out, he and his wife, Madeline.
just the fourth turnover as Martin gets it. Can she go coast to coast? She does. Nice. Martin with 14 in the game. Look at 49-14, halfway through the third quarter. Lady Cougars up.
Yeah, I think it's her average, isn't it? 14.
13 points a game, yeah, so just a little over it. Baker. Martin will pull the rebound down and try to go coast to coast again here. Good take. Got it again. 16 for Martin. And they're going to have a substitution come in. Martin and Miller will check out. Or no, Martin stays in, Miller goes out. I didn't check who that, I believe that was Gibson back into the game for the Lady Crusaders. Anderson over to Baker. Nice floater. Gets her own rebound. Say last touch by the Lady Crusaders, Moore.
Yeah, I mean, the Lady Cougars are staying after it, even though he's got his subs in there. They're working hard.
Moving it around the perimeter, Lady Cougars. Cottle. Oh, nice pass. Double nice pass. Good ball movement. Anderson follows her own shot. Give Anderson 4 points in the game. Her first rebound of the game as well, too.
Yeah, Stamper and Anderson both played ball at Fleming Neon together, so they're familiar with giving each other those quick passes inside.
Of course, Kennedy Anderson's sister, Reagan Anderson, played softball. What a nothing but net shot by Moore. 51-18, but Kennedy Anderson, her sister, Reagan, played for the Lady Cougars softball for years. And I tell you.
I believe her name's Keegan.
Yeah. Yeah, Keegan needs to
yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know. Did I say Reagan? I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yes, you're right.
She just needs to be more aggressive. I mean, she's a little more timid than her sister was.
Here we go. Reagan might have been a cousin, because I know there's a Reagan that covered her for many years. They must have been, I thought they were sisters. I thought Reagan told me that once. So, 51-8. There's another one. There's a Teagan, too. I didn't know there was 4 of them.
There's 3 or 4 of them.
Wow.
Of course, like I said, they come from the Whitaker lineage as well.
Yeah. Nice take by the, in and out by Dials. Good rebound by Anderson. Cottle. Stamper. Smart heads up play there by Stamper. Let that go to bounds because it was blocked. And now we're going to have Dixon, Howard, Sloan, Hogg, and Tyree back into the game for the Lady Cougars. And Bell will check in for the Lady Crusaders. Going to give a little breather to Anderson there, Abby Anderson. Nice pass to Tyree from Hogg. Just the 5th turnover of the game for the Lady Cougars.
That's a nice steal by Bell. I mean, she come straight in and made a difference.
.25 seconds to go in the third quarter.
They're showing great patience on offense.
Yep. Back in the zone, too, for the Lady Cougars as well. Martin. Bill, a nice rebound. Shot no good. It'll go to bounds, and it'll be the end of the third. After 3, Letcher County Central 51, Jim Buchanan 18. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
I believe in Kentucky. I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides. A real
51-18 your score. As we have Letcher County Central in the Lady Crusaders here in the fourth quarter. We're going to have another game for you on the other side of this game. It'll be the boys' game as they will take on the Crusaders as well too. A fight for the rebound. Nice tap around. Coming up with it there was Moore. She has 8 rebounds tonight. And Martin, she's got 18 in the game. 51-20 your score here.
She just comes up wherever the ball is.
Yeah. Mark, I'm going to throw out a little bit of history for you. Of course, I know this isn't the, as you did with Jim Buchanan, had this in my notes as Dameron takes a 3. Good hustle effort there by Wright to keep it in. Nope, it's out of bounds. So over the break, I've done a little bit of research, and at the state championship game in the girls' Sweet 16 history, I want to ask you a question. This is a trivia question. How many times has a girls' team won the girls' Sweet 16 state championship in each game by double digits? How many times has that happened in the girls' state tournament history? I'll let you think on that as Wright comes down with the rebound. Letcher Central setting it up. She's got 5 points and 5 rebounds. Just the 6th turnover unofficially for the Lady Cougars tonight. Oh, nice block there by Holcomb. Wright will set it up. 6:25 to go here in the ball game. Nice pass by Pavlik. Tough shot. Bailey draws the foul. That'll be the first team foul on the Lady Crusaders. And I think they got that on Dials. It'll be her first. 14 Dials, first. Team first. Bailey tonight with 4 points. Hasn't scored since the second quarter. But looking to get some more points here, and she does. That's the ARH free throw. And Hatton, Stamper, Cottle, and Baker back in. Anderson will come in if Bailey knocks this one down. Letcher Central 4 of 6 tonight as a team from the free throw line. And Bailey looking for point number 6. She got it.
Nice form.
Seen a lot of good forms from Tyree. Had 2 good forms there the other night. Or earlier in the game, excuse me. Good ball movement here by the Lady Crusaders. 5:15 to go. First of the doubleheader. A lot of games towards the end of the week this week, Mark, for both the Lady Cougars and the Cougars with the limited home games this season.
Yeah, the month of January is going to be a busy month. I mean, even for the home games for the Cougars.
Baker the rebound off the Bell miss. Baker her second rebound of the evening. Stamper moving it around. Cottle wide open, long 2. Count it. Cottle with 5, her first points since the first quarter.
Yeah, she hit that big 3 to start with from virtually the same position, but just a little further back.
Man-to-man now for the Lady Cougars. To Bell, moving it around. Buchanan just patient to get the ball movement. You get experience through this, and Coach Davis keeps this team together. They're going to be special in the next few years, Mark. You can see it.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, that Bell with a shot.
Yep, almost got it there.
I think that's her first attempt all night, so maybe they're building more confidence.
Hatton moves it around to Baker. Cottle, another one. Bang! Double quick three-pointer. 8 for Cottle in the game. And we'll have a substitution here for Lady Crusaders. It's going to be Martin back into the game. And also in Hayden Coulter. Bell and Dials will get the breather. So, Mark, can you think how many times that's happened in girls' Sweet 16 history?
I really don't know. The only way I could answer it, honestly, is to Google it and cheat on you.
Have that answer here for you in just a minute. Some ball movement here. Another turnover by the Lady Crusaders. It's happened 6 times. In 1980, Louisville Butler. 1988, Louisville Southern. 2006, Lexington Catholic. Long three, Cottle again. Can't get it to go. Marion County in 2013 as Anderson gets the 2. She's got 6 in the game. Ryle in 2019, and the last team to do it, 2022, the Sacred Heart Academy out of Louisville. You know, you remember they stopped that tournament up until like 1932 as Martin takes it, can't get it to go. Baker the rebound. They stopped it due to the war. And then, of course, they resumed the girls' tournament back in 1975 as Scarlett Stamper gets it going. Stamper with her 4th point in the game. They started it back in 1975, so since 1975, only 6 times it had happened before then. So just a little nice stroll down memory lane for some history, Mark. What would you have guessed? I thought you would have at least given me a guess on a number.
I would have guessed 2.
Gotcha. And nice shot by Miller, gets her first points of the game. And we're going to have the substitutions of Bailey Howard, Presley Sloan, Mara Dixon again, Lena Tyree, and Sophia Hogg will stay out there. Or no, she'll come in. Sorry, I thought she was. So I think close, Mark Young, Dixon, and Hogg, I think, are the only 2 in Baker that need to score in this game. Is jumper rebound. Howard gets her shot back. Still fighting for it. Howard with 3 rebounds tonight for the Lady Cougars.
Yeah, she's been scrappy out there on the court.
Coulter had that nice rebound for the Lady Crusaders. Nice 2 there by Anderson. Lady Crusaders scoring here early on, or getting more people involved late. I think that confidence factor, Mark, that we mentioned earlier is starting to kick in here. It's going to happen as the season goes on. It just is.
Yeah, even again, if you look over on the sideline, Coach Davis has a couple players over there, and all he's doing is using it as a teachable moment and explaining to them what's going on.
Tyree stays with it. And off the Sloan miss. Tyree with 4 tonight. 64-24, 55 seconds to go in the game.
So if he does stay with these girls and these girls.
Bang! Martin with 21. I'm sorry, Mark Young. Go ahead.
If they stay together and keep growing, 2 or 3 years, they'll make a lot of noise in the 14th.
Double quick three-pointer there of the game. I agree with you, Mark. Definitely going to make. And Coach Davis, as we mentioned earlier, used to serve under late Coach B.B. King. He's got the experience of being coaching. I know that was boys, but still, he will be a great motivator, as you said earlier, for these girls. And they got a great teacher to look forward to here and teach them throughout their high school time. Nice pass, Howard from Sloan. Howard with 4. Under 10 to play. Miller, here's Martin, another 3. Double quick three-pointer, got 24. And that will take us to our final score. Lady Cougars 66, Lady Crusaders 30. We'll step out for 3 minutes here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Get up to $600 off select devices, and that makes this the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get up to $600 off select devices with a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage unlimited plan. This selection is amazing, so just visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for devices, terms, and conditions. It's the season of saving because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game?
I'm out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
So yeah, we've hit that time of year. Time to think about saving money. You know, the season of saving and upgrading at Appalachian Wireless. How about a brand new iPhone 13 for just a penny? iPhone 13 128 gig for a penny with a mix and match or unlimited plan. Terms and conditions do apply. Just visit AppalachianWireless.com for details. So let's do some saving and upgrading because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
I believe in Kentucky. I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Get up to $600 off select devices, and that makes this the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get up to $600 off select devices with a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage unlimited plan. This selection is amazing, so just visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for devices, terms, and conditions. It's the season of saving because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
To 30, your final score here for the first game between the Lady Cougars and the Lady Crusaders. The Lady Cougars now on a 5-game winning streak. They will have Floyd Central here tomorrow night. We'll have that game here for you on Bluegrass Sports Nation. The Lady Crusaders go to 0-9 on the season. They were led in scoring, and she had led all the scores in the game. Mia Martin, 24 points. Riley Miller had 2 points, and Abby Anderson 2 points, and Zoe Moore 2 points. For the Lady Crusaders, I had them unofficially with 18 turnovers and 16 rebounds unofficially. They did not attempt a free throw in the game. Lady Cougars went 5 of 7 unofficially. Unofficially had them with 38 rebounds. And the points, now, again, these are always unofficial. I'm over 2, so don't know where I went. You can always check the KHSAA, but unofficially, I had Kara Holcomb with 6 points, Paige Dameron with 17, Allie Bailey with 6, Jaylee Wright with 5, Scarlett Stamper with 4, Molly Cottle with 8, Kennedy Anderson with 6, Anna Hatton with 4, Alina Tyree with 4, Presley Sloan had 2, and Bailey Howard had 4 when she got that rebound there late in the game. So final score 66-30. Your thoughts as the Lady Cougars now will turn their attention to Floyd Central tomorrow night, Mark. That's always a tough game when those two teams meet.
Well, yeah, it really is. And like I said, Tyler Little used to teach here and coached in Letcher County, so you got all that going on as well. But I honestly have to say, in all the games that I've ever done, covered, or even been to, this is the first time I've ever seen a basketball game where a team never shot the first free throw. I've never seen that.
No. I may have missed it somewhere. I don't know. A lot went on. Maybe they did. I don't remember them taking one.
They didn't take
at
one,
all
but
because
I've
I don't
never
have it
seen
written
that.
down. Yeah,
I don't either.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But
I don't think I have either.
I've never witnessed that.
And so, well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to step out for another 3 minutes, pay the bills a little bit more, and preview this game between the Cougars and the Crusaders here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Get up to $600 off select devices, and that makes this the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get up to $600 off select devices with a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage unlimited plan. This selection is amazing, so just visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for devices, terms, and conditions. It's the season of saving because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
So yeah, we've hit that time of year. Time to think about saving money. You know, the season of saving and upgrading at Appalachian Wireless. How about a brand new iPhone 13 for just a penny? iPhone 13 128 gig for a penny with a mix and match or unlimited plan. Terms and conditions do apply. Just visit AppalachianWireless.com for details. So let's do some saving and upgrading because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Congratulations. You're officially an agent.
Sweet. I get one of those cool agent names, right? Like Viper or Shadow?
Well, Wayne, we're thinking you go by Wayne?
Oh, yeah. Wayne's fine too.
With Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, there's an agent in every county who's involved in the community, which means you'll know your agent by name. In this case, Wayne.
I got it. What about 006?
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
I believe in Kentucky. I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
And welcome back to Letcher County Central High School as we get ready to, about a little over 10 minutes away from the start of the second game between the Crusaders of June Buchanan and the Letcher County Central Cougars. And when you look at the Crusaders of June Buchanan, 0-10 on the season, Mark Young. They're shooting 32.9% from the field as a team. They're averaging 19.5 rebounds a game, 48.7 as a team from the free throw line. From beyond the arc, 26.4 38%, and they're led in scoring by the junior Bryson Smith at 16 points a game and 8 rebounds a game, almost a double-double. And then Landon Ginn as well, too, at 4.2 points a game and 1.1 rebound a game. 0-10 on the year. They've had a couple of games that could have maybe went their way. And then, of course, Coach Bo Hammond's taken over for this team. And Jim Buchanan, they've won a regional championship before. A long time ago, it was not too long ago, 2007, 18 years ago. And it's good to see their program back because they've not had a program for quite some time, I believe.
Right, and they've got a lot of young kids there. They have 1 junior, 3 sophomores, a freshman, and 2 8th graders and a 7th grader to make up the team. So just like the girls, they're going to be young, but I'm glad to see them out there playing.
And we will look at the Cougars on the other side of the break. We'll step out for 60 seconds on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Get up to $600 off select devices, and that makes this the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get up to $600 off select devices with a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage unlimited plan. This selection is amazing, so just visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for devices, terms, and conditions. It's the season of saving because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
And we're 7 minutes and 40 seconds away from the tip of the game. We're going to look at the Cougars here. We're going to step away. We got to get some lineups, make sure we got everything set up before the game and here. So we're going to step out for 3 minutes on Bluegrass Sports Nation, and we'll look at the Cougars on the other side of the break. welcome back to the Bluegrass Sports Nation pregame show as the Cougars and Crusaders will take on each other here in 53rd District action. Of course, Letcher County Central, they're also 1-1 in district play. Crusaders have yet to win a game district play. I think this is their first game actually tonight. And on top of that, it is Mark Young. I was going to say, I think maybe they played Knott County, but this is the first time that Jim Buchanan has had a full schedule in 3 years. They had 3 games last year. That's all they were able to play. But having a full season, this is the first time in 3 years, so good to see them having this season. The Cougars, 6-6 on the year, 46.8 points. 46.8% as a team from the field, 37 points through 12 games. As when I checked yesterday, they only had 11 games for stats posted, so that was just 11 games out of the 12. But anyway, the Cougars tonight, of course, Terry Delaney, 21.5 points per game, 9.3 rebounds a game. He's almost at a double-double. Jason McCool, 6.2 points per game, 2.8 rebounds a game. Mason Boggs, he's really stepped on since that Perry Central game and really solidified his spot as a starter, 9 points a game and 1.2 rebounds a game, Mark.
Yeah, one of the things I noticed over the break so far, they've played, their record is 6-6 for the Cougars, but, man, they've won 4 out of the last 6. When they played over the break here, so they went and played some good competition. I watched a couple of those games, and they're really stepping up and starting to gel together a little more.
Yeah, they could have won the Dan Schwartz Classic, but lost a tough one at Bath County, 52-50. And then, of course, Knott County Central, 61-48. They really could have beaten Magoffin County and Raceland. Had both of those games, I was down there at the DJ Begley Classic broadcasting that game. They had a chance to win that game. But, so you look at this team and you're like, well, there's a couple of games they could have won, but still, to be 500 at this point, that's nothing to hang your head about at all if you're Coach Noble and company.
Oh, I know. I mean, especially beating teams like Paris and Iroquois and Trinity Christian. I mean, first-year coach. So I think he's starting off on the right foot.
And we'll have the starting lineups for the Jim Buchanan Crusaders. Starting at center, the junior, number 44, Bryson Smith. Starting at point guard, the freshman, number 23, Landon Gent. Starting at shooting guard, the sophomore, number 21, Jeremiah Miller. Starting at power forward, the sophomore, number 15, Brody Hall. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Crusaders, starting at power forward, the 8th grader, number 5, William Goins. And for the Letcher County Central Cougars, starting at shooting guard, the senior, number 3, Jason McCool. Starting at point guard, the freshman, number 20, Mason Boggs. Starting at small forward, the sophomore, number 13, Alex Gillum. Starting at shooting forward, the freshman, number 33, Jaden Wright. The Crusaders are coached by Bo Hammonds, and the Cougars are coached by Trevor Noble. 0-10 Jim Buchanan on the season. Letcher County Central 6-6. And of course the Cougars, Mark Young, as they get through with the starting lineups there, PA man Robert Lewis. Big game not only tonight here for the Cougars, but also the next 2 games after this one are big as well too. You got Breathitt County Saturday night and then Jenkins Monday night.
Yeah, I mean, any time that you have a game again that somebody in your own county, like Jenkins, it's going to be a big rival. Of course, their coach used to be over here as well, so that you got that extra tie.
Oh,
but I mean, they're really, really coming on strong, and as bad as I hated to see Addington get injured while he was out, I feel like that forced the other team to come together and play in their roles a lot better, and now that he's back, I look for them to take it up a notch.
Definitely. And the Crusaders in the black uniforms, blue and white and black stripes there with the blue numerals. The Cougars in the home uniforms, white uniforms, blue stripes, blue numerals. And tonight, this game, of course, will have the double quick three-pointer ARH free throws as McCool will jump it up with Smith, and Smith gets it aggressively there. Of course, I was told by over at Jim Buchanan, their coach and staff, Coach Hammonds, they have a couple of players out tonight because of a grade school game. Smith three falls just short, and the Cougars will take over. Early on here, Mark, what are you expecting from the Cougars to get the offense and sets going?
I think they're going to be patient on offense, but I think they have to pick up the pressure and extend it out at least 3/4 of the court.
Strong rebound. Addington give him his 2 points of the game, his first. 1-2-2 press by the Cougars. Nice pass, Smith. Hall nearly stepped. And now Miller going to take a tough baseline jumper, good. Knotted up at 2 here early on. Good response by the Crusaders, Mark.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Miller there. I mean, nice little jump shot.
Good screen by Wright. Good ball movement. McCool falls short, and the Crusaders going to set it up. Hall with that rebound there. Shout out to Arlie and Liz Lee in the house here tonight on board hand to support their grandson Braden Hall. We saw him hit a 3 the last game we had up here, Mark, and so good to see families out here supporting as Smith was double teamed and commits the first turnover of the game.
Yeah, anytime you have something going on in Letcher County, these people are good to come out and support the kids. I mean, I really got to give it to them.
Cougars content to move it around, patient. Oh, nice look behind the back door. McCool makes him pay for it. Smith followed right into the turnover, and up and in by Boggs. Second turnover of the game on the Crusaders.
Again, there's that pressure I was referring to earlier.
And the press, long arms there by Gillum. Keeps the ball with Jim Buchanan, but had a near still there. Good crowd here on hand tonight.
Yeah, the crowd's picked up quite a bit. And, you know, Jim Buchanan actually had several people that come over to support them. I was slightly pleased with them. And you said they had a elementary game going on as well, so.
Smith, the double team right there. Oh, nice move to throw the ball off of Wright's knee. That'll keep the possession, though, with the Crusaders, and they are fighting hard here early on, trying to move the ball, but Letcher Central not backing off defensively, Mark.
Yeah, that was a great heads-up play by Bryson Smith there. They had him cornered, and the referee was counting, so he just bounced it off the Cougars.
And good call there by the official as Mason Boggs with his first foul, team first, has had the reach. And your officials for this game, Will Fugit, Dennis Hall, and J.J. Wright. They had the first game and did a really good job, and looking forward to the same results here in this game as Gent will have it. Miller, nearly picked off, and it is third turnover of the game for the Cougars. Gillum at the other line, he'll be fouled and go to the line for 2. This will be the second team foul on Jim Buchanan. Excuse me, their first. My apology. And they get that on Gent. So it'll be his first. Gillum at the free throw line, 5.3 points per game on the season and about a rebound a game he averages. And the ARH free throw up is good. 6 seniors on this Cougars team. It's hard to believe that some of these are already seniors. I can remember back when they were freshmen and sophomores, hungry to get to play. Gillum knocks them both in. 4 different players for the Cougars have now scored. And all of a sudden the Cougars on a 6-0 run after Jim Buchanan knotted it up at 2. And they double team Smith, and they're going to have a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Eight to 2 with 5:24 to go in the first quarter. Been a tough fought game so far, hasn't it? Jim Buchanan's getting ready to inbound the ball.
6-0 run by the Cougars, as it was knotted up at 2, and they're going to say another turnover as Jim Buchanan has stepped in bounds there. 4th turnover of the game for the Crusaders. Yet a turnover for the Cougars in this game.
And again, just like the girls did, this young team, they're putting pressure on them, and it's causing some turnovers.
Patience moved here around the perimeter for the Cougars. Right on the post. Earned that. Smith's first, team second. Wright, his first points of the game. So now all starters have scored for Letcher Central. And an 8-0 run.
Yeah, that was just a nice power move. He's done a drop step and put the ball in the hole.
He has 3 points in the game, 3 of 3. Cougars is a team from the line not backing up from that 1-2-2 press. Smith again, and another turnover. 5 now for the Crusaders. Oh, Boggs goes right at it, right there for the rebound, right. And the Cougars content to move it around here and work it around. What are you seeing so far, Mark, on this 9-0 run by the Cougars?
Well, again, the pressure is forcing a lot of turnovers and stuff, but they're just running their sets and being patient, and that's what I've heard Coach Noble say over and over and over. He just wants them to play together, and, man, they're doing it right now.
They're going to get this on Hall. That'll be his first, team third. So going to the line for 2 will be Harrison Addington. He's averaging 8.8 points per game on the year, 4.2 rebounds. Another ARH free throw made there by Addington, and he's got 3 in the game.
You know, Addington's wearing that face mask after, of course, having a bone broke earlier in his face, but it reminds me of his mother. She had the same type of injury, more one when she played, so it's nothing they're not familiar with.
5 of 5. Cougars is a team from the free throw line and currently on an 11-0 run. And they get the foul on Letcher County Centrals.
McCool.
Actually, they got that on Mason Boggs.
Mason
That's his
Boggs?
second. Yep, team second.
Wow. McCool dropped his head. He thought he had him busted.
Good defense here by Boggs and Haddington. Moving it around over to Smith. McCool not giving him any room. Gent looking around. Again, the double team pressure in the corner, giving the Crusaders fits. Smith now, he's going to be double teamed again. Oh, nice little spin move, but steps called. 6th turnover for Jim Buchanan.
Yeah, it was a nice move. He just took a little too many steps, but he was determined not to be trapped in that corner.
McCool out to Boggs, moving it around here. Cougars just wanting to keep it around the perimeter and make sure they get that nice shot. But then a first turnover of the game for the Cougars. Smith comes up with the steal.
Yeah, Wright's been working hard on the inside, and they're being patient and trying to get the ball in there to him.
11-0 run. It was knotted up at 2. Miller answered with a jumper of his own. But then the Cougars have been on point ever since, and another turnover. Smith just was double teamed and couldn't get the pass over. Oh, nice pass to McCool. And McCool with 4. 13-0 run for the Cougars.
Yeah, the transition play for the Cougars right now is really awesome.
And another near steal is Wright knocks it right to the timekeeper there, Tyler Watts. Or I don't know what his new position is over there. Is he still timekeeper? Mark?
I don't know exactly what he's doing. I've seen him do a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
You've seen him keep the arrow and time and everything else.
But that sums up Tyler Watts, the great work ethic that he has, just what he puts in for these Cougars and just all the school and the communities and just what he does. Great asset for this community. Smith, the 3. 0 of 2 now is Smith from beyond the arc. Miller has the rebound. Nice floater. And Wright another rebound of his own. Gent tried to stop the scoring run. Corner 3. Bang! Double quick 3-pointer. McCool with 7 points and a 16-0 run for the Cougars.
Yeah, I mean, they've just been able to transition really well. And like I said, they've showed patience on offense.
Good look there, but great heads-up play there by Addington. They'll stay with Jim Buchanan. 1:41 remaining here in the first quarter of play. Thank you for joining us on Facebook Live and YouTube. And Coach Keith Baker said he would come and talk to us at halftime, Mark, so I'm going to let you talk to him on his birthday. And McCool, the nice steal. 8 turnovers now for the Crusaders. McCool, the senior, with 9 points, already passing his season average at 6.2 points per game, 3 over it right now.
Yeah, he's really pushing the ball towards the hole, and if they're not stopping him, he's putting it in it.
18-0 run now for the Cougars. Hall over to Miller. That's where he made it from earlier. Solid rebound there by Hammonds. And they're going to move it around. Good read by Wright. 9 turnovers now for the Crusaders. Nice pass. Tough shot, McCool. 11 for him. It's now a 20-0 run for Letcher Central.
Yeah, McCool's found a whole different level of confidence than what I've seen in him before. So he's playing really aggressive right now.
Last touch, Boggs. It stays with the Crusaders. Cougars in substitution. It's Dixon in for the Cougars. Floater up again. Right the rebound. Whistle away from the ball, or there. This will be the 14th foul on the Crusaders. And they get that on Gent. That will be his second.
There were so many of them there, I wasn't sure who they was going to call that one on.
Yeah. Nice pass, Dixon. Good save there by Wright. Boggs nearly had his own rebound. Dixon, the tray. Couldn't get it to fall there. And we're going to have last touch there by the Cougars. 7.3 seconds remaining. Crusaders, they have plenty of time, but you want to get a good shot off here if you're Mark. I mean, if you're the Crusaders, Mark.
Absolutely, yeah. He's just walking it down and going to do a high screen.
Horn, and we played one. After 1 quarter of play, Letcher County Central 22, Jim Buchanan 2. Back in 60 seconds on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game, your teammates, a victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Get up to $600 off select devices, and that makes this the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get up to $600 off select devices with a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage unlimited plan. This selection is amazing, so just visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for devices, terms, and conditions. It's the season of saving because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
(22-2) at the end of the first quarter, and Cougars are out on the floor waiting JBS to come back out so we can get this second quarter underway. And what the Cougars need to keep doing in order to get a good turnout.
Just keep moving the ball and being patient on offense. I think that's what you can ask for your players, is more players that weren't in that first quarter in now. And on the basket there is Holbrook. Met his dad earlier. You know him very well, but Gunner with the good basket there, his first of the game. Gunner, of course, averaging 2.2 points per game on the year. That's a 22-0 run now by the Cougars. Long three. Gent. And the rebound, Dixon. He's got 2 in the game. Nice pass. Last touch as Colton Delaney into the game. 5.2 points per game on the year, the freshman, wearing number 21. and at 2.5 rebounds a game. Also into the game, Logan Kahn, the junior, at 4.6 points per game. Nice take. Here's the long three. Dixon. Boggs another rebound, and they'll set it up. Oh, nice look and give and go. Boggs with 4. 24 unanswered points now for the Cougars.
Yeah, right now the Cougars have really stepped up play. Even though they've subbed, they haven't missed a beat. So they're just really performing.
Smith, 0 of 2 from 3 tonight. Nice take by Hammonds, but kicks it back out. Long 3. And Delaney with the rebound. Nice pass to Boggs. 6 for Boggs.
He threaded the needle on that pass.
26-0 run. Tough shot. Miller can't get it to, or Jen, excuse me. Boggs bumping with Smith. He don't care. Oh, Delaney wasn't expecting it, and that's just the second turnover of the game for the Cougars.
Yeah, as a trailer coming down there in the 5 position, you got to expect that pass. If nobody's guarding you, he's coming back to you.
You know, whenever I hear trailer and I think of basketball, I always think of a tractor trailer from the University of Michigan. Sadly, he passed away a few years ago, but I remember him. He was a big factor for them in the mid to late 90s. Kahn the rebound. Nice. Boggs really turning it on this quarter. 28 unanswered by the Cougars after it being tied at 2.
Yeah, the Cougars have really stepped up their transition game from the last time we saw them.
Smith, now the 10th turnover for the Crusaders. Yeah, good call there. Kahn carried. It's just 3rd turnover for the Cougars, and we're going to have substitutions coming in. Porter Breeding, the freshman, and Dylan Eldridge, the freshman. Porter averaging about 3.7 points per game and 3 rebounds a game. Dylan at 4 points a game and 4 rebounds a game. Eldridge, of course, in 12. Porter Breeding 10. 28-0 run by the Cougars currently with 5:10 remaining until halftime. Zone defense for the Cougars had been in that the whole game. 2-3. Smith, nice take, going right to the basket. What a block by Delaney. But throwing it up off the glass is Hall. Brody Hall throws it up off the glass and banks it home. Delaney tough at the, or no, excuse me, that was Dixon at the other end, but Delaney was in there for the rebound and draws the foul. They get that on Hammonds, his first, team first. Well, Mark, the Crusaders stopped the 28-0 run, needing more shots to fall to get back into this game.
Yeah, they've had a high number of turnovers. Like I said, at the beginning of the game, we talked about them being a very young team as well, and not having a team there in the past. Even these guys that are upperclassmen don't have much experience, so they're really working, and they'll get there.
Delaney knocks the ARH free throw down, his first points of the evening. And gets the friendly roll with 2 points. Get this, Mark. The Cougars have hit their first 7 free throws of this game. Jim Buchanan yet to take one. Will we see that same thing that we saw in the last game previously?
I don't know. Like I said, I really, truly believe that's the first time I've ever witnessed that.
I think you're right for me as well, too, is Smith there. They double-teamed him all night. Gent couldn't control it. Steal by Holbrook. Off to Eldridge. Rebound Breeding. Couldn't hold on to it and lost it out of bounds. 32-4, 4:12 remaining until halftime. Of course, Kentucky a few days ago, Mark, got a bounce-back win, 88-54 over Brown. Needed that, and now I think they're going to have a real tough time, more than people think, come SEC play.
They have a huge lineup coming at them this month on the SEC.
They got Florida Saturday. Smith, the long 3, and Eldridge, the rebound. Euro step Delaney. Eldridge nearly got that to fall. I thought that was going to go in briefly there.
Yeah, Kentucky has Florida, Georgia, Mississippi State, Texas A&M, Alabama, Vandy, and UT this month.
Tough shot. Smith nearly got it to fall. Dixon, a nice rebound. Eldridge going to draw the foul, and that's going to be on Miller, his first, team second. I think with this Kentucky team, and I'm glad you had those other games, the reason I didn't go too in-depth on that was because with this team, they need to take it one game at a time, as we have seen, and they have a chance, and correct me if I'm wrong, I believe Florida is still undefeated?
Yeah, the last time I saw they were.
Yeah, so Kentucky with the chance at Rupp to knock them off. Eldridge looking for his first points of the game. And coming in for Jim Buchanan will be William Goins, wearing number 5. I didn't catch the other player. No, they just had that one come in. That's right. Eldridge, one more. Good rebound there by Miller. Just the first 2 misses tonight for the Cougars.
Yeah,
as a team from the line.
You jinxed them.
3 minutes remaining in the opening half. 32-4 your score. Evan Cummings in there for the Cougars. And we're going to have a foul. This is going to be on Kahn. That will be Kahn's first, team second. 2:55 remaining here until halftime. And Dixon goes out, McCool back in. The other end, Gent looking to put up a floater, nearly got it to go. McCool, the one-handed rebound. Long outlet pass to Kahn. Kahn, nice take. Kahn gets on the boards for the point, first time tonight. He's got a rebound already, but it's now 34-4 Cougars. Smith on the right wing looking around. Good ball movement. Long 3, Gent. Cummings the rebound. The first ARH free throws that were missed earlier. Nice move, Eldridge. He gets on the boards tonight. 36-4 your score.
Yeah, and again, that's what I'm talking about. These kids 2 or 3 weeks ago wouldn't have took that ball to the hole like that. And so they were really stepping up with confidence.
Eldridge, another rebound off the miss. Nice pass by Breeding. Kahn! Nice give and go and move. 4 for him and a time. Nope. Going to keep it right here. Nope, timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
$38-4 your score before halftime. Mark and I was talking about PD Day happened Monday for the Letcher County schools as school starts back and the students come back on Tuesday the 7th. So we'll have a PD Day. Of course, I'm looking forward to excited about the game tomorrow night with Floyd Central, excited about Saturday night with Breathitt County, but I really am looking forward to that Jenkins game as well too Monday night, just because it's the first time Jenkins has been back in the district in quite a while. 6 years, I believe, and it is going to be a great night, I have a feeling, Mark Young.
Yeah, I think this place will be rocking.
Yep. Looking forward to it here on Bluegrass Sports Nation, Facebook Live, and YouTube, but we still got a long way to go there before we get there. Good defense by Kahn there, just sticking with it. Letcher's now gone to a man-to-man. Close to a 5-second call. Oh, nice heads up by Kahn. 6 for him in this quarter alone. 40-4 your score. Almost halftime. Smith, can he get this one? 0 of 3. Nice rebound, Porter Breeding. And we have an and one. And the Cougars going to go to the free throw line again. McCool, he's having a big game, 13 for him. It's going to be the third team foul on Jim Buchanan. And that's going to be on Gent.
That's his third as well.
Yep. ARH free throw good there by McCool. Give him 14. Cougars 8 of 10 as a team from the free throw line, leading it 43-4. And we are in the running clock officially now. Well, have been for a little bit. Smith, the long three, bang! Got it all the way from Pippa passes. And that's his first points of the game. 43-7.
He kept shooting with confidence, so he might get him going here.
Porter Breeding in the corner. Of course, Mark, a few years ago, you and I were over at that facility at Jim Buchanan. Here's Breeding the long three. And what they've done over there has been amazing. And, you know, the Jim Buchanan Crusaders and Lady Crusaders, they got to love where they play because that is a great facility, especially when you have a district tournament over there.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's super nice facilities. And like I said, they have the best of everything at hand to them from education standpoint all the way through the athletics program. So have to really brag on that.
Fouls on Braylon Hall. That's the third team foul, for the Cougars. Or on the Cougars. And Hammonds gets in the board on the points as McCool comes out. Back into the game, Gillum and Dixon. Of course, Hammonds averaging 2.7 points per game on the year. And he gets 1 of 2. Tapped around and Breeding another rebound. 3 for him unofficially. Bray Hall! Oh, could not connect on the double quick three-pointer, but Eldridge with the rebound. And draws the foul, so one more will put Letcher Central in the bonus with 14.8 seconds remaining. And they get that on Miller. That's his second, team fourth.
The Cougar bench was up on their feet. They'd went wild if that would went.
Well, and they're going to Hall again. Long three. Eldridge again the rebound. Eldridge looking for Hall again. Can he get this one to go? Rebound, Breeding. He's got 4, Breeding does. Oh, and the turnover, Cougars. Still there by Smith. The end of the half, that will not count, and we have played 2. At halftime, your score, Letcher County Central 43, June Buchanan 8. We'll be back in 3 minutes on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
I believe in Kentucky. I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Congratulations. You're officially an agent.
Sweet. I get one of those cool agent names, right? Like Viper or Shadow?
Well, Wayne, we're thinking you go by Wayne?
Oh, yeah. Wayne's fine too.
With Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, there's an agent in every county who's involved in the community, which means you'll know your agent by name. In this case, Wayne.
I got it. What about 006?
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
So yeah, we've hit that time of year. Time to think about saving money. You know, the season of saving and upgrading at Appalachian Wireless. How about a brand new iPhone 13 for just a penny? iPhone 13 128 gig for a penny with a mix and match or unlimited plan. Terms and conditions do apply. Just visit AppalachianWireless.com for details. So let's do some saving and upgrading because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Okay, and we're at halftime here at the boys' game, and we're joined by Mr. Keith Baker, the girls' coach. Keith, great game.
Yeah, it was. We try to get out there and play hard and play how we play and get it up down the floor and make a few shots.
Yeah, games like this is kind of tough. I noticed you were doing some math up in there trying to build a little bit of playing experience for the other players so you can get some more depth.
Yeah, it's a good game to play. A lot of people and platoon and those kind of things. It gives those younger girls some experience and, the playing time they deserve.
Well, I mean, off the break there, you've had some pretty good success. So what is it, 4 out of the 5 last games you won?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, we played real well at Pineville. We went over there and won the Chain Rock Classic and beat Pineville, who was they're a big team. Like they have 2 6-foot girls, a guard that can play. We beat Cumberland Gap, Tennessee, who was a pretty good team, and then beat Harlan County, who was real young, but they can shoot it.
Right. Yeah, that probably was the game that caught my attention more than any of them, beating Harlan.
Yeah.
Because that was a big win for you. But I've noticed that, you and I talked earlier in the year about you not having a true point guard, but it seems like girls are finding some way to get it done.
They are. We try to score a lot in transition off our pressure defense, and if we can get relaxed shots in transition, that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, of course, like tonight made your 5th game in a row, but you got a big game tomorrow night.
We do. South Floyd's a real good team. They're well coached. Tyler does a good job. They have great players, and it should be a very good game. Yeah.
What do you think you got to do in order to be successful there?
Well, we got to handle their pressure. I know that they're going to press, makes and misses, and so we got to handle their pressure and keep us between them and the basket and rebound. They're good. They're bigger than us, so the rebounding will be an issue.
But one of the things I'd noticed, and Anthony and I had talked about it earlier, seemed like your transition play has picked up a notch.
It has. We practice it a lot. Like I said, we're trying to score in transition now. And in the past, we've kind of waited on, we could slow it down and run sets. And this is the way I like to coach,
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
We thought to got hit in the head there. But before I forget, happy birthday, by the way.
Well, thank you.
And big win here. Like I said, I'm looking forward to tomorrow night. I think it's going to be a really good test to see where your girls are.
It will be. It will be.
And like I said, this was a big win, even though the competition wasn't as strong as what you'd been playing against.
Right.
Coach Davis is really working with a very young squad.
They're real young, yeah.
And I'm looking forward to seeing how tomorrow night works out for you.
Me too. I'm excited about it.
Well, buddy, we appreciate you stopping by. And
thanks for having me.
All righty, buddy. We'll talk at you tomorrow, hopefully after another big win by the Cougars.
Hopefully. See you.
We see. All right. 4 minutes to go before the half. Let's take a quick break. We'll come back and do some stats and get into the game.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Get up to $600 off select devices, and that makes this the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get up to $600 off select devices with a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage unlimited plan. This selection is amazing. So just visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for devices, terms, and conditions. It's the season of saving because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
43-8 here at halftime, just under 3 minutes before we start the second half district play here. Let's look at the stats. We'll look at the Crusaders first. They were 1 of 2 as a team from the free throw line. They had 12 turnovers. 1 point for Jacob Hammonds. He was 1 of 2 at the free throw line. He had 2 rebounds. Jeremiah Miller, Brody Hall had 2 points apiece. Miller with 2 rebounds, 3 rebounds for Brody Hall. Bryson Smith led all scorers for Jim Buchanan in that first half with 3 points. He had 1 rebound, giving the Crusaders unofficially a total of 8 rebounds. And for the Letcher County Central Cougars, 2 points apiece for Colton Delaney and Dylan Eldridge. Delaney had 3 rebounds. Eldridge had 4. Porter Breeding had 4 rebounds. Evan Cummings had 1 rebound. Logan Kahn, 6 points on the second quarter, 1 rebound. Jaden Wright, 3 points and 3 rebounds. Gunnar Holbrook, 2 points. Evan Dixon has 3 rebounds. Harrison Addington, 4 points, 1 rebound. Alex Gillum, 2 points. Mason Boggs with 8 points and 2 rebounds. And Jason McCool, 1 rebound and leads all scorers in the game with 14 points. Letcher Central shot 8 of 10 as a team from the free throw line and 5 turnovers in that quarter. It was 22-2 after the game being tied at 2. Cougars would go on a 26-8-0 run at that point. It got up to 30-2. Jim Buchanan answered back, and then 43-8 we are here at halftime. Let's take one more timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
For great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
At 43-8 as we get ready to start the second half of play here at Letcher County Cougars playing the Jim Buchanan Crusaders, and that would help if I put the microphone down.
Yeah, I was wondering why. That was cool. Tuck and Colby cracked me up there because they were pointing at us, and then I'm looking and I'm like, holy smoke! Yeah. Now I asked you earlier, Mark, in the girls' game, how many times did it happen? I know this isn't a state championship game, but just want to throw a little trivia out there. How many times in boys basketball has it happened outside of COVID? That was the only year they didn't have it. You have to go all the way back to officially the KHSAA was like in the 1920s, but I know they kept the state tournament or champion 1916. But from what it is today to current, how many teams have won each game at the state tournament, won the state championship by double digits? Think on that for a little bit, and I'll ask you in a little bit how many times teams have done it. And I will say this, no teams have repeated in doing that as Letcher Central has the ball. Going back to the starters is Coach Noble. It was tied at 0-2 early. Smith is really bumping right there. Nice baby hook. Right with 5. That's going to be tough. Hey, he's just a freshman. He works on that throughout the years. That's going to be hard for the 14th region to stop.
Yeah, he stepped up his game a lot as the years went along.
Double quick 3, no good there as McCool will pull down his second rebound of the game and splits the defense. Back they go to Wright. There's that hook again, nearly falls, and Smith the rebound. 45-8, largest lead of the game. I think we got a little game going on behind us, Mark, with several of the kids in all the different middle schools and elementary schools in the county. They're having a good time as Smith couldn't get it to go, and Gillum comes down with the rebound. I thought about jumping in at halftime, but I was like, no, I'll let him play.
Yeah, they kind of split the difference with me and Coach Baker there during that interview. Volleyball went right between us.
Man-to-man here for the Crusaders. Addington thought about the three. Nice move, Boggs off the glass. Smith another rebound.
Boggs got to put that in hold. That's normally his shot. Nice move.
Zone matchup 2-3 here for the Cougars. Thank you for joining us on Facebook Live and YouTube as well too tonight. Smith, a long double quick three. He hit one back in the second quarter. Now he's hit one in this quarter, so back-to-back points in quarters, threes to be precise, 6 for him. And now the Cougars looking to respond. McCool moving over there to Gillum. Just patience around the perimeter are the Cougars. Nice pass, nice look. Sails out of bounds, last touch by the Cougars. Over to Jim Buchanan. 5.5 to go here in the third quarter of play. Substitution, Hammonds in for the Crusaders. Gent out.
Yeah, I think they thought a whistle blew there. Everybody kind of stopped, turned around and looked. I think it was just someone cheering.
Hammonds. And Wright pulls another rebound down. 4 for him. Still thinking Mark Young? You got maybe a guess on how many teams have done it? Still thinking?
I'm thinking they're more of the boys than girls.
Let you sit on that a little bit more. Near turnover there. Evan Cummings will check in. I don't want to give that away, that answer, but I'll let you, as Boggs will take a breather. 6 seniors on this Cougars team. No seniors on this Jim Buchanan team. Very young team full of juniors, freshmen, sophomores, 7th and 8th graders. Cummings, the tough shot, blocked out of bounds.
Yeah, it was a nice block there. I think it caught Cummins off guard.
McCool looking around. Buchanan in that zone matchup, 2-3. Bounce pass to Cummings. Oh, Wright blessed there that he didn't turn the ball over. Smith got it, good defense. Wright just slightly took his eye off the ball there, but he'll redeem himself here, I'm sure.
You got 2 big men working inside, so you want to get them the ball.
Cummings. What about McCool fighting for the rebound, him and Goins. And they're going to get a foul on Goins. That'll be his first, team first. 45-11 your score. Well, I will tell you this much, Mark Young. You said you believe that the boys have done it more times. I will say you are on the right track. Long three, Addington. Solid rebound there by Hammonds, but a turnover. The 13th of the game for the Crusaders. 3 minutes remaining. Both teams have kind of gone scoreless here for about the last 2 to 3 minutes. Down to Wright, nice baby hook. And Hall with another rebound tonight, his 4th unofficially. I thought Smith was going to take it. He had that screen, just waited. Tough 2 there by Gent, nearly got it to go. McCool with 4 rebounds unofficially.
Yeah, both teams are struggling to score right now. They're getting a lot of good looks, but not getting the ball to go down.
And of course, Holbrook and Kahn will check in as Coach Noble goes back to his bench. Oh, nice look. Wright with 7 in the game. He's got 4 in this quarter.
Nice high-low play by you big men inside there.
You know, when you said high-low, that reminded me of that old Milli Vanilli song. I've been searching high, I've been searching low. Don't forget my number. I like that group, 80s. See, now I'm telling my age too, Mark. I was 7 when that came out. Smith. Oh, it got partially blocked. Till there. Gillen will walk it up the court. Nice pass. McCool content to be patient. Perimeter. There you go. Right there. And another rebound there. That's going to be the 5th for Hall. Wright just has had a couple there tonight, Mark, on the post. Just been altered on his shots last second is Smith. And the rebound out to Gent. We'll check that. I'm sorry. Miller. Smith, another 3. And Wright on the rebound. But back to what we're saying there, Wright, he's had a lot of good looks tonight. I think as the season goes, those will fall.
Oh, I do too. And like I said, this particular offense, this lineup he has on there, that's one of the things he's looking for. Getting in the high post and then looking to feed it down low.
Just the 7th turnover by the Cougars in the game. Smith going to go hard. Got it. 8 for him
nice
in the game.
Move.
And again, Mark, I am liking this. You talked about the table earlier. Love the adjustments that they made. Long tray, bang, as that was the double quick 3-pointer, 5 for Gillen. But I like how it's more spaced and even out now. Great job by the vocational school at Letcher County. Thank you all very much as Wright gets another rebound and a loose ball foul. That's going to be on Goins, his team second. And substitutions in Dixon, Delaney, Hall, Kahn, and Holbrook. And I think that's going to be the last play of the third quarter and is. After 30, Letcher County Central leads it 50-13. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Bluegrass Sports Network.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Get up to $600 off select devices, and that makes this the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get up to $600 off select devices with a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage unlimited plan. This selection is amazing, so just visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for devices, terms, and conditions. It's the season of saving because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
(50-13), starting the 4th period, and Jim Buchanan's bringing the ball in.
Yeah, trying to see that Smith, he had 5 points, all 5 points for the Crusaders in that quarter alone. Long tray, and the rebound, Colton Delaney. All right, so the trivia here. But before I get to the boys, I want to say Bray Hall puts it up. Can't get it to go. Delaney. You had mentioned, Mark, that in 06, that Lexington Catholic team that won it, that had all the good players, but that team defeated the Lady Cougars in their first ever state tournament appearance as Smith takes the 3 back then. And their first years of school, they lost to Lexington Catholic, beat Marshall County in the first round, lost to Catholic in the second round in the Elite 8. But in girls, it had only happened 6 times. So I want to give you props for recognizing that Letcher Central played that team that won the state that year. And Hall, he'll take it. 3. Kahn the rebound, and Kahn will put it in. Kahn with 8 in the game. So with the girls, it had only happened 6 times, and I said all the years. With the boys, it's only happened, get this, a total of 9 times. So it's really, really close. All teams that won games by double digits. 1946 Breckenridge Training. Owensboro did it in 1949 as June Buchanan has another turnover. Lafayette did it in 1953. St. X did it in 1958. Ashland Paul Blazer, 1961. Louisville Mel, 1971. Lexington Catholic in 02. As the shots up and good there by Kahn give him 10 points. And then also, get this, one mountain team has done it. I should have done that, but Shelby Valley in 2010 and with Cameron Justice and all, or Elijah Justice, and then 2021 Highlands did it. So only 9 times, very close as Smith knocks it down. All 7 points for him with the Crusaders in this quarter. But what do you think about that, Mark? Only 9 times, and a mountain team has done it. And I want to say this, the only decades that didn't happen where a team didn't win the state championship by double digit was the 80s and the 90s.
I figured most of them would be back in the early years, but...
Hall for 2. Sorry there, Mark Young. Bray Hall gets his 5th point of the season, and we're going to have Eldridge and Porter in for the Cougars.
Yeah, like I said, I thought it'd be much, most of the early teams, but
yeah,
I was surprised some of them were the latter.
Yeah. And, it went when 1971, when Mel did it, it didn't happen again until 02. So, 31 years of a drought with that. But that's hard to do, to get down there to the state tournament and any tournament and win every game by double digits.
Oh, especially when you get in the state tournament. I mean, you got the top dog from each region there that you're competing against.
Yes. Hammonds can't get the ball, and Letcher Central, something that's the boys have wanted for years, as a regional championship, and hopefully Coach Noble and Cougar Nation. Here's Hall, another 3. Bang! Bray Hall with 5 points. And the crowd goes crazy. You can hear a lot of claps, a lot of enthusiasm. We even got a pop over here from Tuck and Colby. Long 3. Nice double quick 3-pointer there by Landon Gent. Gets his first points of the game. But the Cougars, Coach Noble, Cougar Nation would love to see a regional championship one day in this school's history, Mark Young. I know you and I would love to see it as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Nice pass as Eldridge gets the basket after Porter Breeding kept the ball alive to get the rebounds. Eldridge now with 4 points. 63-18. Jen again. And the rebound comes down to Dixon. Now, we'll have to check at the end of the night. When I said that, I was watching it to make sure I got all the scores. Scorers, is Delaney, top of the free throw line. Long tray. Count it. Double quick 3-pointer by none other than Mr. Porter Breeding. 66-18. Long tray, Gent. In and out.
We had a scoring drought the third quarter by both teams, but now they've really picked it up a notch this quarter.
Bray Hall, can he get another one? Eldridge fights for the rebound. Last touch by him. Great effort by Eldridge. Good block out by Smith. 66-18 your score here in the third quarter. Just a reminder, we will have for you tomorrow night Floyd County Central coming to town. Coach Tyler Little bringing his Lady Jags to take on Keith Baker and the Lady Cougars. We'll try to go on here at 7:15, 7:20 tomorrow night, bring you some pregame action as another double quick 3-pointer by Bryson Smith. He had 3 at halftime. He has 10 in this quarter alone. We'll bring that game for you tomorrow night here on Bluegrass Sports Nation, Facebook Live, and YouTube. Hall wasn't expecting the pass there. 8th turnover for the Cougars as Hall will check into the game. Brody Hall for Jim Buchanan. What do you think about going into that game tomorrow night, the Lady Jags and Lady Cougars, Mark?
Well, one of the things that the Cougars will have to do is they will have to play carefree ball. They have to really go for it, but at the same time, they can't make any turnovers because Coach Little and the Jags have a very good team.
They do. They had Jada Johnson a few years ago who did really, really well, plays at KCU now. Of course, the Lady Cougars had a close game a couple years ago with the Lady Jags over at Floyd Central. Lost it in overtime as here comes Hall, the long 3. Got him back last year, though, as Breeding gets the rebound.
Yeah, this will be a big matchup tomorrow night, I'm sure.
Smith the rebound off the Breeding miss. So, Mark, tonight overall, what have you thought about the Cougars' play as Smith takes another double quick 3, can't get it to go. And the rebound by Breeding. He's got 6 rebounds tonight. Your thoughts on this Cougars team and how they played against this Crusaders ball club?
They have really stepped up their transition.
Hall again. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
Go ahead.
I'm excited
Go ahead,
for him
Mark.
as well.
Hall with another bucket. 7 for him in the game.
They've really picked up their transition game well. I mean, even there was a case with these subs and stuff in there. But at the same time, they've been able to change up the defenses, and their ball game from heroes come down on the court down there.
And they're all looking like I didn't do it. They're all hiding over here. They're all on the floor.
But, I mean, I really think they've stepped it up a notch, and I think some of the play that they did on this off break really, really has improved them.
For sure, and you said 4 out of 6 games they've won coming in this game. This will now make them 5 out of 7 games as Gent steps inside the 3-point line. And Delaney a big rebound. And that's what you want. You want that momentum. You're coming off the holiday. And if you look at it, one of those last losses, 2 points to Bath County at Bath County, had that game won, but hey, you'll take it. It's another learning process.
Oh, absolutely. And that's one of the things. He is asking them to do certain things, and they're doing it, and they're starting to experience success. So they're going to really buy into his program even more and more as it goes along.
Breeding content to just let the clock, Dixon content to just let the clock run out. 68-21. Looking to be the final score here as June Buchanan will fall to 0-11 on the season, and the Cougars will go to 7-6. And that wraps it up here. Final score now, 68-21, Letcher County Central. They go to 2-1 in the district. Mark and I'll step out for 3 minutes on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Get up to $600 off select devices, and that makes this the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get up to $600 off select devices with a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage unlimited plan. This selection is amazing, so just visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for devices, terms, and conditions. It's the season of saving because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
And the Cougars victorious tonight, 68-21 over the Crusaders of June Buchanan. And I'm here with senior Braylon Hall, who had a big night tonight, 7 points. 7-6 on the season. Talk about this team and how are you feeling right now with those big points in the 3?
I feel good right now. The way we did, we're getting a lot of wins so far. We're getting ready for this weekend and coming up Monday, taking on Breathitt Jenkins. I'm ready for that.
Hey, Braylon, and talk about going into Breathitt County Saturday night. Energy going to be wild here?
Yes, it will, because it's out here. We're going to try our best to win this game.
And talk about really quick the holiday tournament. You had a close game against Bath County, but won 2 games down there. How fun was that just to be a part of that?
I thought we did good in that weekend, but the first loss against Bath County, I thought it was really a tough loss because they played very hard. But them 2 games we won, we did so hard.
And Braylon, I got to ask just one final question here really quick. Buddy, when you score, you light this place up. Talk about just what that means for you and how that just helps your confidence.
I don't know. I think I like shooting because it's part of basketball. The way it has to make team win when you have to score, though.
Well, Braylon, congratulations. And I'll leave you with one final question. Are you ready for school to start back, or do you want a longer Christmas break?
Feel like a longer Christmas break. It's been long, though.
Gotcha. Well, Braylon, thanks for talking to us here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Congratulations to you, and we'll see you Saturday night.
Thank you.
All right. And we'll get Logan Kahn over here, Braylon's teammate. Logan, how you doing, man?
Good. How about
you? Doing well, man. Talk about this team performance. You came off the bench, finished with 10 points, a couple of rebounds. Your team tonight, just getting another big district win. How you feeling after this one?
I'm really happy about it. We came out here and performed like we knew we could, and I always try to come off the bench with the best energy so we can keep it going from what the starters have done.
And then when you look at some of the other players that come off the bench that also are young and growing just like yourself, you all really bring the tough physicalness out there. And how does just Coach Noble continue to instill that into you all week after week and game after game?
He always lets us know that even on the bench, we're just as important as the people on the starters, and that he always wants us to bring the same energy that they bring and never stop.
Now focusing the attention, of course, you got Breathitt County and Jenkins coming up. Any thoughts on those games?
They're just going to be like every other game on our schedule. We're going to go out there and try our hardest and see what we can do.
Logan, thanks for talking to us, man, and enjoy this night, and we'll see you soon, man.
See you.
You're welcome. That is Logan Kahn, and I'll tell you what we'll do here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Let's real quick take a 60-second break, and we'll have stats for you on the other side of the break here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
So yeah, we've hit that time of year. Time to think about saving money. You know, the season of saving and upgrading at Appalachian Wireless. How about a brand new iPhone 13 for just a penny? iPhone 13 128 gig for a penny with a mix and match or unlimited plan. Terms and conditions do apply. Just visit AppalachianWireless.com for details. So let's do some saving and upgrading because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
$68-21 was your final score. We got to interview a couple players there, and we just want to kind of get with Anthony here and let him finish up his stats there real quick, and we'll wrap this thing up. Want to wish everybody a very happy new year. We from BSN here really want to support you on that, and we always wish the best for everybody. That's why we're out here doing what we're doing.
100%, Mark. Yeah, 100%, definitely. And I just almost got a little choked up there when Bray did that interview. What a great kid. Well, all these kids, right? But just, yeah, Bray was eating the moment up. You know, when I asked him about the future games, Mark, I'll just say this. He did say Breathitt County, but, buddy, he went right to Jenkins. So, but anyway, we'll run down the stats for you. Bryson Smith led all Jim Buchanan scorers in the game with 13 points. Landon Gent had 3 points. Jacob Hammonds 1 point. Jeremiah Miller 2 points. And Brody Hall 2 points. Braden Smith, had 4 rebounds. Landon Gent 1. Jacob Hammonds 4. Jeremiah Miller 3. 5 for Brody Hall. So gave them unofficially a total of 17. 14 turnovers and 1 of 2 as a team from the free throw line. 8 of 10 Letcher County Central shot as a team from the free throw line tonight. And we'll look here at some of the points. And I think I caught my error, Mark Young. I think I have them all lined up for Letcher Central. I was counting some points from earlier that I didn't count that earlier here. But we'll look at the rebounds first for the Cougars. Well, the Cougars had 8 turnovers, shot 8 of 10 as a team from the free throw line. Jason McCool, 4 rebounds. Mason Boggs, 2 rebounds. Alex Gillum, 1 rebound. Harrison Addington, 1 rebound. Evan Dixon, 4 rebounds. Jaden Wright, 5 rebounds. Logan Kahn, 2 rebounds. Evan Cummings, 1 rebound. Porter Breeding had 6 rebounds tonight. Dylan Eldridge, 5. And Colton Delaney with 7. It came to a total of 38 I had counted there earlier. But for your points, Jason McCool led all scorers with 14 points. Mason Boggs, 8 points. Alex Gillum, 5 points. Harris Addington had 4. Gunnar Holbrook, 2. Jaden Wright, 7. 10 for Logan Kahn. 7 for Bray Hall. 3 for Porter Breeding, 4 for Dylan Eldridge, and 4 for Colton Delaney. So as we mentioned, the Cougars go to 7-6. Lady Cougars go to 11-3. Lady Crusaders went to 0-9 tonight. Crusaders go to 0-10. And Mark, I've enjoyed it. It was a great time tonight. Any closing thoughts on these 2 games that we had up here at Letcher Central?
Well, the biggest thing that I've taken in, both of these LCC teams have really grown since the last time we'd watched them play. So as the year goes along, as a coach, that's what you want them to do. And as far as the JBS teams, both these are very young, and as long as they can keep those guys together and keep them playing together, they're not going to do anything but get better as they go.
I agree with you 100%. And now the Cougars, both lady and boys, 2-1 in district play. We want to thank all of our sponsors tonight that made this possible. We want to thank Matt, Bluegrass Sports Nation, and Brandon Miller for letting us bring these games to you. Letcher County Central Board of Education, and Denise Shantz, Superintendent, and the Principal Wampler up here. And we want to thank Blake Mason for all he did to do all this to get this ready tonight. The people over at the vocational schools you mentioned. And also want to thank our cameraman tonight, doing a great job, Tucker Mason, and also doing a great job as our producer tonight, Colby Ambergy. And Mark, I've had a good time, but I'm looking forward to tomorrow night too. We got a big one, Lady Cougars and Lady Jags.
Yeah, I talked to Coach Baker about it there during the interview, and that's one of the things that he was talking about. They were bringing a very strong team over here, and they had to play really good ball in order to be competitive.
And we'll go on about 7:15, 7:20, give or take, tomorrow night. And we thank you for joining us on YouTube and Facebook. Everyone have a happy 2025. Good night. God bless. And for Mark Young, I'm Anthony Bersalia. We'll talk to you soon.